Hello and welcome back to another live stream. It has been a pretty hectic day. I uploaded a video earlier, not that long ago. I'm struggling with my video editing software of my activities of today. We have been busy. There was a GC NPC Corp called GC. They had a beacon nearby, about 40 kilometers away. And it had a couple of defense towers. So we popped over there and took it out. And after inspecting the damage on the station, the beacon, it looked in pretty good condition. So we had two options. We could either scrap it or we could take it over, patch it up, and use it. And in the end, we decided to do the latter. So we have a new station, two now. I collect stations. And we have patched it up, and we've parked it over our mining location on Crait that we're going to go to now. So that is the first thing that's done. I popped over to my, whoops, there you go, drunken sailor there. I popped over to the asteroid base and I picked up a chunk of materials, which we brought across. And we used our nifty ship printer to build out another small ship. And that's an atmospheric miner. This is another one that we got off of the workshop. This is a PAM miner, so PAM automated mining. You can see it here. If I can type. So this is the PAM auto miner. This is actually an example ship. There's a couple that I've tried, and this one it actually just works really well. So we have this beastie, and what we've done is we've added a not added, but kind of attached a thrust pack to the back, learning from our atmospheric fighter endeavors the other day. So what we've done is we've crafted a thrust pack. So basically it's a connector, two connectors actually, one for ship side and one for a docking side. It contains small ship, large iron thrusters, a couple of merge blocks either side, so we can attach it to the ship. This is just temporary because this ship here is a atmospheric miner. For us to maneuver it to our main ship over there, we need thrust that will work in space. We've put on a remote control so we can move it around, an antenna, so this can all be remote. There's a gyro, but that's pretty much it. A bunch of blocks, a couple of cameras just to make it easier when if you're using the remote control. So yeah, this works pretty well. I took it for a meander just around this base. This is a foregone station. This is another one that we took over, the first one. And I attached it here just so that it could charge its batteries, so that when we do hit the planet, things are going to go as best as they possibly can. And we can hit the ground running as we kind of construct the base. And as I said just now, we went to our asteroid base and we picked up a bunch of materials that we're going to dump into this little beastie, and we're going to ride this one down to the planet, which should be up there. So we're going to load this up now. Then we're going to fly to our new base, which is Crait Station. Where are you now? Not that one. It's over there. No, that's not it. Where the hell is it now? Ah, it's up there. On the dark side at the moment. It's nighttime. So without further ado, let's hop in. Primary reason we are going to Crait is because we are short of magnesium, and this thing has a lot of guns, and I'm always struggling for ammunition. So before we do anything else, we need to stock things up. Cargo, is it large? Yes. No, yeah, that's on Falcon Station. So look. Okay. So this beastie here only has small cargo containers. I have a list. Oh, let me just bring up my list on the other screen. There we go. I have a list of things that I think we need to bring. We have a few things on here already. That one's full. Ores, ingots. Are you going to behave today? Let's have a look. Uranium. So let's see. Okay, that's good. Nickel. Let's bring some of this across. We don't need that much. 2,000. Silicon. Let's start with the ores. Silicon, nickel. We need a bit of silver. I'm not sure we need a ton. Cobalt. We do need some of that as well. We're going to be building a couple of reactors, so we need a bit of gravel. Although actually there's stone down there, so we can actually process and create gravel ourselves. Okay. We're going to need some girders. Not that many. We don't have any superconductors on us. Yeah, we're really shy of those. We need some. Actually, that's wrong. What's this one? Components. Let's add some more girders. Okay, why are you walking on me? Cargo, small cargo container. That should be on the ship. Cargo small. Let's make it locked. Let's do the same for these as well. Okay. Cargo locked. The locked is to stop Izzy's script from stealing stuff out of the cargo containers. Gonna need some batteries. Don't have a lot there. There should be enough for 2. Solar panels. How many can we fit in there? Those things are huge. They should be okay. What else is on the list? Construction components. Well, we tend to go through a lot of those. bulletproof glass, because we like to look out and see. Small steel tubes, we go through a lot of those. And take that. And this, what is there, 2000. Should be good. Displays, we'll need some of these. Motors, take a lot of those. Computers, we need some, but I don't think we need that many. We do have silicon with us. Medical components, we'll need those. Radio components, can't remember how many is we need for things, but let's take half. Detect components, we'll need some of those. Let me take all of those, don't have a lot. Power cells, don't yet have power cells, take all of those. What am I missing? We will need thruster components eventually because we'll build another miner, but I don't think we need to take them with us now. Take more of these. Don't need parachutes. Got bulletproof glass. Large steel tubes. Yeah. What the hell? I got locked. Okay. Yeah. These things take up a ton of space, and we go through them. So let's stock up on those. 411. Okay, that should be good. I think this one is probably not conveyed. And then double check the ores. Yeah, we don't have iron. We will go through a lot of iron. I have an assembler down there. What is that? 100k? Is that too much? Probably not. Any more cargo? Components, or ores and ingots. So that's ores. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. 100k. It should be okay. Let's try that. We can always come back up. It's going to make us pretty heavy, but you know, this is not a it's not a cargo ship. Okay. So let's check fuel. So we are full. Batteries are charged. So let's undock from here. And get a bit of space off to one side without breaking anything today. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, stuck on the ramp. I don't like those ramps, but the interior space is pretty cramped. So we will make do. So now we've freed up our docking connector. We can come over here to our miner. And let's unlock it. And I set up a toolbar earlier. Magnesium. Okay, so there you are. Little thruster pack is working as expected. Technically, it doesn't need a gyro because we have gyros on the ship. But better to have too many than not enough. Okay, and now we can dock this to our connector. Let's bring it over this way. It's only single thrusters, so this is not a fast beast. Try and get it roughly vertical. There we go. And let's those drills maybe they should be okay. Let's come over here. This little beastie only has our main ship at the moment only has the one docking connector, which is something we can change. Because now I am worried that it's not going to fit. It'll fit. We're only able to turn if we have a bit of momentum. So that looks like it's not quite lined up. Let's try. Two recessed connectors is. I may have to turn this thing around, but let's try it like this. A bit more this way. I want to make it as compact as possible. That's not quite lined up. A little bit more. Nice. Thrusters off, so it's not fighting us. Cool. Now, can we actually can we get in the ship? Yeah, we should be able to. Automatic doors for the win. Turning. Yeah. Cooking with gas. Like, I have to use the jetpack anyway, so I'm wondering, like, what value the ramps actually give us. And let's update this. So we've taken out that beacon. Next is establish the magnesium and ice base. Okay, so we're locked, loaded. Step one is to go to the new outpost, the new station that we have, which is Crait Gateway. It's the gateway station. So let's line up a little bit. And it's up there. So the quickest way to get there actually is to jump. And we will do a blind jump. Ah, come on. There we go. So we're out of, you know, we're not going to bump into the planet. It's only a short jump, so our jump drive should recharge quickly. And Crait Gateway is over there. So now we can, I don't actually remember if we can use the marker. So ready to go. No, because it's natural gravity field and all that. So what we'll do instead is we will line up with the gateway. There you go. And it's 65. So let's see if we can, what's that, 74. Let's do another blind jump. Come on, we did this earlier. We're busting my chops. Are we in gravity? No, we're not. Come on. Maybe my jump was a little bit short. Go over here a bit more. And let's not have too much forward momentum. Okay. You're going to behave now. Come on, be a good boy. Up, up and away. My beautiful, my beautiful. Ba-da-ba-dum. Okay. See if we can get a bit closer. Ah, little git. Come on. Don't be shy. Like, we could just burn it. But I would rather not. Because I'm like that. It may just be that we're just too close to this thing. Come on. Not working with me today. When we move the station, it is slightly within the gravity, but we managed to dampen the dampen gravity with thrusters on this station, and we were yeah, and then we could turn it into a station. You can't turn into a station if the thing that the grid that you're trying to convert is moving at all. We're gonna have to hop put it over there. That's okay. It's not that far. are sucking into gravity a little bit. We do want to go down, but we don't really want to go down yet. Shouldn't that gravity marker? Looks like we do have some. And that blue rectangle is with a mod that we have that tells you where you're going to end up. So now it's above the horizon line. We should be okay. I have parked this thing down on the ground before, so. Take a look in the view. Not of the ship. Ah, the white thing that you see there is the giant penis that they've drawn on the planet. Okay, let's lose a bit of the momentum. Where's my station? There you go. So we're only 20k away. The ship is pretty nifty. It's fast, agile. Got dampeners off to save a bit of fuel. Squeaky keyboard. Ba-da-ba-dum. Almost there. And then it's essentially straight down. It's that kind of rocky thing that you see just down there. That mountainous thing. This is one of the poles. Gravity has got us again. A little bit higher. And we're fairly close, so we can put our dampeners on. Let's aim just to one side, so we don't crash. And then this thing has this nifty flip maneuver you can use to slow yourself down. That works pretty well. And that allows you to dump your acceleration. So we will actually do we need to go here? I don't actually think we do. We've got everything we need. Got the mining ship, and taking the mining ship off and refueling, like I'd be happy with 100% fuel. But you know, so let's actually just head down. Let's do it. And see if we can do it without crashing, which would be fantastic. Okay, Trying to remember exactly where the thingy was. Let's it was slightly off to one edge. I think it's kind of in this direction. It's either this direction or the other direction. Let's try here. So the marker here you see for Crait is the center of things. Center of the planet. And we're going to kind of point directly to where we want to go. I'm a little bit anxious. But if we point and once we're in we feel we're in the right place, then we do the flip maneuver. That will brake and slow us down. In fact, just to be on the safe side, I will save. Not seeing any kind of gravity marker yet. Like, we're in the gravity, but I'm not seeing the height countdown. This is nerve-wracking. Hopefully for you as well as me. I'm not really interested in strange sounds. Not when we're attempting to come in and land. Come on. Okay, the textures have updated. That's good. Do you have compass bearings? So magnesium and ice, that's what we're after. Still don't have any height indicator, which is making me nervous. So I'm gonna put his arse down to the ground, and then go backwards. And while that's doing, it's the not landing, maglev. Make sure that's on auto lock. Okay. And let's go down arse first. Better safe than sorry. Like, I know we can escape gravity on our rear engines. See a mountain? It's really just making sure that we're coming down direct. Again, not seeing any altitude indicator. I'm just seeing a lot of mountains. This is looking pretty rocky, and I'm not sure that's a particularly good landing zone. What is this like? Where is my altitude? Am I just too high still? Okay, well, I can see something over there. I see splotches of stuff. We, line up with one of those splotches. Okay. What are those things? Can we get closer to one of those splotches? Like this? What is that? Crystal? No, it can't be crystal. We're not close to crystal. I don't feel very level. What's going on? Oh, they're trees. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, so we are pretty close. Let's try and find a flat area. Can we come up a bit more? Feels okay. I wonder what those things were. God. Okay, we're locked. We're down? Hey, Maya. Let's just check that the today I downloaded a mod for kind of maglev landing gear. They're locked. Cool. Because they look good, and you know, landing on planets is always yeah, always a little bit of a challenge. Got thrust. We're good. Looks like our miner is still attached. So I'm not too worried about the place that we land at because we have the miner. So, and that has an ore detector on. This ship does not. Hello? Come on. Come on. Are we a little bit? Oh yeah, we are. Still snug. This is, yeah. Cool. And we are upside down. So let's just take a quick butchers. This is where I realize I didn't bring enough hydrogen with me. That's the maglev. So it's these ones have they have different variants of it. So these ones have a 3-block distance. So yeah, cool. These trees look weird from higher up. They're pretty cool looking trees though. If you like trees. My daughter loves trees. Okay, so let's come back up here. And this thing, unfortunately, it is upside down, which is a little worry, but yeah, we should be okay. So all of the thrusters are on. I hope we're okay. Which one is the outer? One is the outer. We have fuel, batteries are charged. So let's unlock the outer one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's yeah. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Just a scratch. Okay. There you go. Should have thought about that earlier. Okay. Nice. We've got the thruster pack still attached. You know, we can always drive it back. Let's just make sure our oil detector is at maximum range. Okay. Let's turn those ion thrusters off because we don't actually need them. And let's also make parked here. Okay, cool. I'm just going to make sure that the I can see chat in case there is a discussion. 1 second. I should have done that earlier. Okay, there you go. And now to explore. So this auto miner is great. I like it very much. We are looking for magnesium. We're 66 meters above the ground. And let's take a look. I did see some feature in the landscape over there that looked like, not that it was magnesium, but made me feel like there might be a building over there. So we need to stay within a couple 100 meters of the ground. Lots of snow. So I'm looking for discoloration on the ground or an indicator from the ore detector. Don't get too high. Come on, magnesium, where are you? This looks like it might be ice. It's a pretty planet. Arthur did a good job with it. I don't know if he crafted it by hand or it was generated somehow. Oh, hang on, what was that? Nickel. Okay. Let's mark that, because that is useful. So there are ores here. I didn't think there was nickel, but there is, which is good. And I like to get fairly close. Very directly above. Okay. Is that nickel all the way over here? That looks like it could be iron. But I often see these marks and it's not anything. On asteroids anyway. Nothing's coming up. Let's carry around here. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. These trees are awesome. Why is something on fire? Is something on fire? Okay. Because it's too close to the thruster. Okay. Small design flaw. Thrusters don't blow up, do they? So we're going to follow this. Should have left the thruster pack attached. But Bob will fix it for us. So any more discoloration? Try and stay around 200 or so. Nickel sweet. Visibility is terrible though. I would like to check if this stuff here is actually ice, which we can do pretty easily. Turn the drills on. Dig. Not seeing it detected as maybe it's kind of permafrost. Normally you'd see it kind of come up in the as a tag, like an ore. Okay, that's enough. And what do we got? Stone. Okay. That is weird. That's going to be dumped anyway. Ba-da-ba-dum. I may have to check the map again. This thing certainly likes to get some air. Oh, that's a pretty sky. Imagine living on a planet that oh, what's that? Iron. Oh, nice. Cool. That's useful. If you're building a base, you want plenty of iron. Although we did bring out, we brought more than enough with us. So let's mark this. Ba-da-ba-dum. How's everybody's weekend going? Okay. Yeah. That thrust is gone. A little bit high. Like we should still detect it. It's not going to be more than 400 meters underground, I don't think. Ba-da-ba-dum. And the sun's coming up. We're going to have sunrise. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I need to figure out where those screenshots actually go sometime. So that should help making it easier for us to see. All right, we're a bit high. Let's come down. Da, da, da. Think we're gonna head over these hills. Because I seem to remember that the magnesium is in it's definitely over the hills. And that's primarily what we're after. Oh, and what was that? Silicon. Nice. Okay, the kitty cat is busting the chops. Wow. This is pretty. It's pretty. Let's just reorient the camera a little bit. Almost looks like there's fruit on these trees. Can't see our altitude again. Oh, we should turn the drills off. There it is, 82. I sometimes find the fonts a little tricky to see, especially with the varied scene that you're in. That white text on the white snow is hard. But I also, you know, my eyesight is not great. Come on. 25. We were at the silicon just now, so we've got a reference point to where we came inland. Oh, what was that? More silicon? Cool. Not sure I saw silicon on the map, which makes me second guess that I landed in the right place. Yeah, finding ores is like finding a needle in a haystack sometimes. But I do want to stay on this kind of rockier part. You see any colors? I see nothing. It's supposed to be a really big patch of magnesium according to the map that comes with the scenario. Even with the boosted ore detector that we have. Which on a small grid ship is 700 meters. I suppose 700 meters isn't that much on a planet. But the magnesium was definitely in from the sea. Didn't look like it was that much. "38 minutes power." And our ship is... okay, we're fairly far from our ship, actually. Is that discoloration? Or just snow? I'm snowblind. Let's try not to crash. Okay, going to start getting a bit more rocky. Oh, what was that? Nickel. There's more nickel over there. Let's mark it. Nickel is always helpful. Not the most entertaining viewing, but it's necessary and it's part of the game. So, you know, I'm sure you guys do this just as much as I do, running around looking for stuff to dig out of the ground. Marked here is over there, so let's go in the other direction. Still have enough power. Of course, this is where we find that we actually parked almost directly on top of it. Oh, what was that? Silicon. Over here. Look at that view. Pretty awesome, right? Which way now? This way, I think. Magnesium. ¿Dónde está? Oh, what's that? Silicon. Sun hasn't gotten around to this side yet. Go down here. A little bit too dark to see the splotches on the ground. They're a bit high. I'm gonna head over to the other side of this because it might help me get my bearings. I know around the periphery there is silver and gold. So if we can find one of those, it might actually help us figure out where precisely we are, and then we can look at the map and there's more iron. It's cool. Like I know for sure the map does not show iron. Okay, this is one of the big discolored areas. That I know is on the map. It's almost like a baked desert. There's nickel. A lot of ores here. Oh, silver. Okay. Let's flag this one. Nickel, nickel, silver. Hi-ho, silver. Silver, that is that AG or AU? I think it's that. So there's silver, and this is a big red splodge. Let me take a look at the map. This is a crescent-shaped splodge. Let's bring this over here. And Crait. Okay. So this is where we were aiming for, around here. Says the magnesium, actually that, is kind of right in the center. We have silver. Here, here, and here. Oh no, here and here. There's gold. So we're on one of these two. I suspect it's this one. So if we turn around, head towards this landmass where we've parked, and kind of try to bisect it right down the middle. we should hit magnesium. Yeah. And then if we hit the other end, we know we've gone too far. This is the rockiest side of things. So let's try that. Whoops. We're back on our screen. So this way. So we have a clue. A clue. And we have found some mats, some resources. That's good. Silver's not that useful for us because we do have an asteroid and an asteroid base that has silver and uranium on it. That's too high, too fast. So in theory, it's right slap in the middle. Do let me know if the volume is too low. You can't hear me. There's our ship over there. Maybe we just kind of skirted around the outside too much and didn't come inland enough. I just need to check if I have. Yeah. Oh no, I don't. I don't have oxygen on me. Although we are on a. Oh, great, snow. We are on a planet, so my oxygen should refill. There is an atmosphere because we have atmospheric thrusters. I need to be careful of the mountainous terrain. Snow's pretty cool though. It's not the kind of signal I'm looking for, mate. I see nothing. Can I see anything better close in? Bum. Hello. Magnesium. ¿Dónde está? Mira. Any minute. Or as my daughter would say, are we there yet? Trying not to go too fast so I don't slam into the landscape in the snow, which would be typical. Be nice if the snow stopped so I could see something. Feels like we've gone a long way. Okay, we have some light at least. Well, we're still pretty high though. Ah, what was that? Nickel? No. Come on. I think we've come directly to the other side. And my oxygen is low. And I'm actually confused why it is low. I have way too many markers. Let's head in this direction. And let's come down. Like you saw the map, I'm not going insane, am I? Or more insane? Did I miss it? I got too many markers. I need to turn some off. What was I going to do? Let's slow down and land. Not on top of a tree. Like the landscape is gorgeous, so you know oh, they do have little red parts inside. Okay. Okay, this might be a problem. There's no. My oxygen's low, and if I take off my helmet, it's not replenishing. So let's hurry back to where we have parked. Of course, now we're in a hurry. We're gonna find it. I brought some hydrogen and a hydrogen bottle, 2 hydrogen bottles. Parked. Where's my parked here sign? Parked here. Nickel. What? Out. Did we pass it? My health is not going down. Why? We're too high. Okay, that's not good. in my rush to get back to base. I don't quite understand why my health isn't going down. Okay, there we're parked. Let's slow down, slow down. Has this ever happened to you guys? Of course, now we're in a snowstorm. think I have well, I've got oxygen on the ship for sure, so we can drop off our thruster pack while we're here. Okay. Let's first deal with okay, now health is going down. That's interesting. Ah. Yeah. Oh, bow down the stairs. Okay. Ah, I can breathe finally. Okay. I don't have a. Can I make one? Yes. That was an oversight on my part. I forgot to bring Don't you tell me there's no conveyor. I know there's a conveyor. Oh. Oh. Okay. Crisis averted. Let's go back out here. According to the map, like we're not far off of where it should be, but we have not we've not found any. Let's turn that off. Actually, I just want to check. Does this have a battery on there? I don't think it does. Because if it's not attached to a grid and still play, it's not powered, then it could despawn. We don't need a lot. And which, you know, it wouldn't be a huge deal because it's, you know, it's a cheap. What? Ah, long day. And then build and repair should kick in and do its job. It's close enough. Yeah. Is that finished? Yes, good. Okay. Let's get rid of these turn these merge blocks off. And then disconnect. Come on. Whoop. No, it's not a camera. What's going on? Field vision. I do have cut in the cockpit. There you go. Get rid of the dead weight. Okay. And Now. Mm. Now the ore detector's on because we've detected other ores. Already. There is a small chance that we landed at the wrong pole. Just a small chance. Let's have a look at the the map again. So there's one pole, and the other one is here. Well, that has crystal. We've not passed anything crystal, and the shape of the land that we've flown around is more conducive to the other pole. So I'm fairly confident that we're here. The only other thing is that we could be on this part rather than this part. Although we found what I think was this one. And we headed in this direction. Like, it may be that we just didn't find the center of the island. There's a sticky out bit. I can't... Some blurring. You know, that this part here looks like a peak. So if we draw a line from the peak to the silver, it should be in the opposite direction. I can't tell if this part is up or down. This part's definitely up. There is a there's a set of contours here. I wonder what they are. Kind of hard to tell. Like, if I was a betting man, I'd say it's this area. But like, we're not seeing let's take some of these off. It's too much clutter. Keep that one on, keep that one on. Actually, it's anything that has a color on. I wish they would give us a better mechanic for managing bookmarks. There is a plugin that you can use which provides some things. But I'm running this with GeForce, and that doesn't allow you to run the plugin launcher. Okay, so the HUD is a little bit cleaner. You know, the one area we've not looked a lot around is here. There's a chunky part just over there. So let's try this. How high are we? We should be okay. And at least now there's more light so we can see. Oh, what's that? Silicon. Yeah, none of those are on the map. It's daylight. I'd expect us to be able to see something. At least now. Reset my camera. So there's a mountain range off that side. This is narrower. Let's head over there because in theory there's gold. And that would at least allow me to confirm that we're in the right place. Otherwise we go somewhere else. Power is starting to run out. This thing does not have a reactor on. What's that? Silicon. Like in theory, this is gold. Because it's at the opposite end of things. It's very red, isn't it? Gosh. This is a big red patch. So far with nothing. Oh, what's that? Nickel, silver. Silver? Silver. I guess the other thing we could do is we could just get some height. Okay, so big red silver behind us. Not seeing any discoloration. Silicon. Well, there's been no aggro so far, so that's at least one thing. Guess there wouldn't be around the poles. What is that, nickel? Iron. Okay, let's take a look at this again. So there's a narrower section with the part widening out, which could be, pretty sure we kind of came from that way. So that's silver. Maybe that's where we were. And then if we go from the tip of that, so it's going to be something like, is that discoloration on the ground? 6 minutes of power. Yeah, so this is the tip. This is where it kind of widens out. And then if we go from here, like it should be kind of here. Let's try one more sweep and then we're gonna have to go back and recharge. Remember to turn off the Steam notifications. Sorry about that. Awesome view though, isn't it? It's really like we're too high here, but that's okay. Okay, let's keep our eyes on the ground. Nice flat area for a base. Ah, what's this? What's this? I see something. Come on. Be magnesium. What are you? Are we too high? Magnesium! Booyah! Okay, finally. Nice. Okay. First problem solved. It's a nice, nice big area. Okay, that's cool. And where are we gonna set up? Let's we don't want to be directly on the patch itself, I don't think. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. It's midnight here. So let's put a... Okay. That's good at least. Oh. Let's align to the planet. Bring that up. Go back to our map. Okay, so now we know we're here. We've got silver and magnesium off to one side. Like we've got it in a few directions. There's water over here. This is the corner where we were just now when we decided to come directly inbound. I'm wondering if there's... You can stay there. Like this ground looks frozen. It's magnesium's in this direction, so go closer over this way. Okay. What is that? Stone. Doesn't look like there is ice. Oh, there is ice. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so it's going to give us some stone and ice. That's perfect. And then when we use this to harvest the magnesium, it's also going to bring back ice. Nice. Okay, that's good. And then we got a nice big space here that we can actually use for a base. We're not going to have a huge base, but you know, parked here. So it's 5.5 kilometers away. We've got 4 minutes of power left. A little bit confused how we can't breathe though. I should check the map again. Parked here. So let's go back. Let's dock this thing up. We'll tell build and repair to deconstruct our booster pack. We can always build another one. I'm quite pleased with how it worked though. I suppose I should put a small reactor on here if I can. Not sure how small is small, but for now we'll just charge it on the ship. Ba-da-ba-dum. Zip. Come on, mouse. What? Okay. That's Can I get in? Can't. Just a kiss. Just a kiss. Am I going to be able to get in there? Maybe. Because we were upside down before. Okay, that looks like it. Okay. And let's turn things off. Okay, little bit snug, but you know, we're good friends. We can get in a bit better now. Okie dokie. Eggs and pookie. Okay, so we've got magnesium. We've got a place that we know we're going to do for a base. We've got access to ice and ice and stone. Stone is everywhere, of course. Engines on. Where's my right here? Yeah. Before we do anything else, let's just save. Oh, we didn't clean up our rubbish. It's okay. We will do, but okay. We have to be oriented like this because the ship is designed for space. It's got no atmospheric on there. So altitude 400 should be good. I love this landscape. I don't think I've ever built on a pole before. Don't want to get too much altitude. But it's a nice flat area for. Okay. What is that? It's nickel. What's going on? We are aligned. Why are we not did I move my am I moving the wrong direction? Okay, I'm slightly confused. Am I there you go. Maybe I shifted the orientation too much and we weren't pointing directly at the planet, and therefore we had some drift. This is the problem with this ship, because it's can't handle gravity in all orientations. It's yeah, it drifts if you're not quite pointing right. You need to go backwards a bit high. Don't need to be super precise with where we land, but I didn't put the batteries on charge. Stupid. You see our little hole that we dug? Okay, it's like a SpaceX rocket coming down. Nice and gentle. Our new maglevs. Locked. Okay, good. Engines off. Yeah, as I mentioned before, in another playthrough of this, I was coming down, landing the ship in this orientation, and I couldn't control the drift well enough. And yeah, I ended up being in the water. And then getting the ship out of the water was a challenge. Not a particularly fun one. Okay, good. So we are where we want to be. We found the magnesium. Actually, before I do that, I want to dump what I have in my... We have an assembler on the ship, but no refinery. Because like 90% of the time, but there's let's turn those off. It's automatically sucking out the stone that we just dumped. We need to charge the batteries. Okay. Got hydrogen, got oxygen. Let's get some supplies. I should pop these up. We're in gravity, so we're going to be going through our hydrogen a lot more. Why aren't you filling up? There we go. Cool. Good. Well, O2 is low. Just noticed from my my readout. Even at ground level. Yes. Okay, so this is a big area, and we've got and the magnesium is just here. Our ship is just there. So this is actually plenty. This is plenty of space. Like, there's not even that much clearance that we have to do. I'm not even sure why I cut down that tree. Habit. Let's have something dark. Gravity aligned. That's a decent height off the ground. It's rare, actually, that you get something that good. At least in my experience. Okay. Take this one as the middle. Actually, we are a little bit far from our ship, so we'll fix that shortly. 5. Need to remember to keep this odd. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bum, 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 bum. Start out with something that's pretty simple. I don't really want a square though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it matches up. Good. First things first, we'll need a place for, let's come out in this, come away from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. That should be good. So wind power. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. Do the usual cross. These usual ones. Interior plate. This is the exciting part. Actually building something out. It's the bit I enjoy the most. Okay. So we have power generation. We'll need to move the ship a little bit closer so build and repair can do its thing. And then the next thing we will need is, and we'll do it off here. 1, 2, that's clearance. And then I think it's like 3 blocks high. Yeah. And then we'll come down here. Actually, it doesn't quite need to be that high. Put that on top. Okay. Something for the miner to dock into. Do I have a... No. Okay. So power generation, we'll go with wind. Let's see how that goes. This is for the miner to dock onto. He's going to be going off and harvesting that stuff. And then we will need let's think. Whoops. Something like that. Industrial storage containers are 3x3. So we'll need, this is going to be our main line into the base for plumbing, like interior plumbing, that sort of stuff. And then it's going to be 1 gap, 2 gaps, stick a pipe, and then 1 of those. Catwalks outside on top. And then this is going to be for our storage. We use 1 of these because then it gives us other options. So on the side, it's going to need to be 1 deep, doesn't it? Okay. So that's 1 out. This is going to be the center of it. How about this? Okay. And then this is going to be buried. Just in case we have visitors who decide to attack us. which has happened to me several times before. I want to see if I can use the yes, there you go. So there's an alternative placement mode that you can use, which is grid aligned. So that's going to put it under there for us. And that's going to be for magnesium, ice, that sort of stuff. And then we will build a layer on top of this, which is going to be our floor. Skip that one. Leave that ring outside there. Let's put down cargo container for everyday stuff. And then before I do the rest, I want to make sure that we have some pipework. Yeah. Because we're going to need refineries, H2O2, that sort of stuff. So we can bring them along this type of edge. Is my thinking at the moment. Just make sure I'm careful with my hydrogen. So far it's been pretty successful. Oh, wrong one. Of course, build and repair builds that one. Of course it does. Because why not? So yeah, I'm actually going to do this part. I'll save that part because I want to bring the ship a little bit closer so build and repair can kick in. And start getting the power generation up and running. But I should build this connector. Not sure I've got one already. So we'll build that connector, move the miner, and then move the main ship. We don't have enough superconductors to build a build and repair at this base at the moment. We're short of gold actually. I think it's just gold, so we can go and we can always go and get some because there is gold in them there here. Okay, you're good, and the grid doesn't need to be powered because it should be powered from the ship. I think I managed to get that to work before. So the batteries are charged. Whoop. My engines are off. Again. Last time we were upside down. This time I forgot to turn the engines on. Yeah, which is good. PAM does come with an align function, so it will align to gravity. And we have that set up with our number 4 button. Oops, wrong way. This should work. It should work. Oops. There you go. So because the ship itself is powered, it will power the docking connector, which is cool. I do need to make sure that the engines are off and that we don't turn off the ship power. But there you go. Cool. Good. This little thing is hovering here with the new maglev that we have. There is a one of the modules I found as well gives us some kind of docking port, which is a force fieldy type thing. Now I would love to try. It's pretty big. It's like 3x3. 3x3x1, I think it is. So engines are on. I will go to build and repair. This module is fantastic. I really like this module. Okay. So if we just edge closer to this, doesn't need to be much, just like 1, 2, 3, 4 units, we should be able to reach everything. Bum. Oh, we go. 9. Off the ground. Are we able to rotate a little bit? Just my neatness. There we go. Like that's more than enough. Let's come backwards. Why am I moving in the wrong direction? Is my orientation off again? It's a little bit funky. It's almost like the planet is moving faster than I am. Or maybe I'm just pushing the wrong button. Maglev should engage. Yeah. Okay, nice. So we're close now for build and repair to do a bit of the heavy lifting, and we can focus on just kind of designing what we want. Come on, plates. So as I said, we have an assembler on the ship. We need a refinery. We need H2O2. We need hydrogen tanks as well, actually. Like, I'm only going to put one in, but it's something that allows us to refuel the beastie. Come on. Thanks for watching. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Okay. Is that going to be too close? Should I go the other way around? I think that's fairly close to the surface. Maybe it's the same height as the. No, it looks higher. Gravity line, local grid. Huh. Let's try something. Maybe it's can't do that there. Can I do this? Let's try that. So that's free placement. Gravity. Like this is not a. It's not a huge deal because we do have. Oops. You know, we've planned for the piping to be underneath this floor. This is our floor level that you can see just here, and this is under the floor for plumbing and that sort of stuff. So if I just think, is that the actual connector? Can't really see. I want to smack her. Okay. Well. I'll make sure it's not gonna get detached. I have WellPad the mod installed, so we should be able to reattach. That's good. That works. Okay. And if you weren't aware, the BI mod build info has a conveyor view. So build info CN for conveyor network, and it will show you the conveyor network of the attached grid, or the grid that you're looking at. So it's showing us this one here, not the grid on this ship. It doesn't work on enemy grids, hostile grids. Okay, so there you go. We got large storage and hydrogen storage. Now we should do. What should we do next? I guess H2O2. Then we're going to have hydrogen produced, and then we can do the refineries. So where are we going to put H2O2? That is a question. Maybe here. We can have two of them here, then maybe a few there. Like, it doesn't need to be super rapid. Because, you know, this base is only going to be a relatively small affair. Ports on the side. Yeah. There you go. And we can easily extend this using the side ports. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got, what are we missing? We're missing a battery. We will also stick that under the floor. Like the warfare ones. Let's have this way around. Why is that red? I can replace it there. Okay. Put two of them down. Because we this miner is ammo. Okay, we can block most of this up, but we need to think about the refineries. We don't want build and repair to build it. Although it's, you know, it's not a big deal. We're not going to lose resources. Keep an eye on our hydrogen. Never built in the poles before. It's really pretty. I'm personally not a huge fan of freezing temperatures, but I do appreciate snow, and I enjoy getting the chill, but only if there's a there's a warm bar and hot chocolate and whiskey nearby. Okay, we have some power generation. Not a lot. Those things are not moving fast. Turbines. Oh. May have to bring them up a little higher. It is pretty high. It's like 13 high, I think. 11, 12, somewhere around there. Okay. Next things is the refinery. May as well go with the industrial. And we're going to do it in the... I don't want these made straight away. So we have this color set up for Bob. So it doesn't build stuff straight away, and that's, yeah, it's on that row there. This one. Come into, so it's going to be something like this. Yeah. And then we can come in from the side. We're just worrying about one for now. I will build an assembler as well. Actually, do I need an assembler? I don't really. So let's not build one. We've got storage, H2O2, we've got power, we've got batteries, we've got hydrogen tank. We need a little cubby hole for us so we can recharge. Oh, I need a medical or a survival kit, actually, at least. Although I have 15. I did bring 15 what are they called? Medical components with me. Interior plate. Look at this. It's a little bit expensive, but it's fine. This one, does it have connectors on the bottom? No. Just on the two sides, isn't it? Yeah. To be honest, I find these things like really awkward to... Maybe we should just use the other one. To place the new ones. Because this one has a connector on the bottom. But now let's put it there. I'm going to have to transfer some mats across, I think. I don't know if there's an easy way to plumb this up. I don't think there is, not without doing some kind of rotor and piston and that sort of stuff. There we are. So those are energies. That's not going to be built, not until we decide we're ready to. Is there? Can you think of anything I might have missed? So I'm just worried about the steel plates, really. So come and help. Like if we're gonna use the hydrogen from this little base with this ship, we're gonna need some kind of plumbing anyway. So I need to think about that. Why is that in the generator? Should be in the tank. How are we doing for plates? 2,600. We do have plenty of iron with us, I think. Yeah. 96k. Ammo. More ammo. Not for now. How are we doing for interior plates? Make sure my caps lock is on. Okay. Okay. Actually, we're doing pretty good. Not sure why this is not being built though. What are we missing? Girders. Ah, yeah, I didn't bring a lot of girders. We can make some. You know, when we were looking for the magnesium, we found like silicon, nickel, iron, that sort of stuff. Girders. So this place is not it's not a barren wasteland. Okay. So we can paint this now. And build and repair should kick off. Probably going to do those rotors first. Yeah. Let's have a bit of cider. Unfortunately, it's one of these vanity ones. It's got what is that in there? Raspberry. Oh, cherry. But it's not very good. Okay, so that is that's on its way. We do need to plumb this in. I'm going to be trying to be very good and make things pretty. Ah, interior plates. Oh, great. Let's not run into the turbines. Ah, on these bloody doors. Build plan has been messing up for a little bit for me today. Oh, we have one there as well. Okay. Well, better too many than not enough. I will use this one. Oh. Mm. So let's at least start off with the right intentions about making the plumbing all right. And this might be a problem yield. Does it need superconductors? Like I want this to be yield because this is magnesium. We do have a lot of it here, but I don't want to waste it. We have been starved of it. So yeah, I want lots. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now to kick off Pam. Oops. This thing is fully charged. I think it's on auto. Let's make sure I put my engines on. Put that on. Put the sorters on because we don't want We don't want stone, but we want the ice. It's a little bit noisy. Okay. First of all, let's change the behaviors. Projection is on. We want to at the drop position just for stone. Toggle sorters, let's turn that on. I can't remember if unload ice unloads it from cargo at the base. It unloads it when it's mining, but we'll check that in a second. Let's record path and set home. Okay. Let's undock. Okay. I always so the initial part of this, like undocking and getting into position, I always take it slow. And I always wait a couple of seconds in between. Because I've had problems before with Pam coming back too hot. And ended up crashing into the connector and that sort of stuff. So as you can see, like here we have a ton of magnesium. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, that's probably good enough. So stop recording the path. And then set up the mining job. Turn on the view sensors. And then what we're going to do is make this wide. Like as long as we're not bashing into our base, this is, it can be as wide and as high as we want. We're going to match it with this. Maybe that's slightly too much. And then depth-wise, magnesium is 67 down. We're 50 down at the moment. So we need to go down 70. Well, that's too much. Actually, if we come down a little bit more to like 20, I need to go and cut some trees, of course. Yeah, 20. Then the magnesium's only 40 away from us. I want to avoid just like digging out a ton of stone. So we can bring this down. Make it 44. And then the depth mode is default, and start position is going to be center. That's how I like to have it set up. And here, because we have the sensor view on, you can see where this is going to go. You know, we have a massive magnesium field here, so you know that's good. We can even expand it more, but this is probably enough to get started. And then the other thing I like to do is on a planet where a place where we have trees to deal with, just tidy up some of the shrubs. I don't think we can do anything with this one. No. Just to make sure there's no trees in the way, because trees will ruin in your experience. I have lost a few miners recently. Well, recently, the past couple of weeks. to it. I thought that the miner would kind of knock down the trees, but yeah, didn't happen. And then let's go to start new job. Get off. And because that's set to start in the center, it basically is where you are. That's really nice. And then I just want to check. Actually, I should just sit in it. Sit in it for now. Come out so it's not so noisy. I'm seeing ice, which is good. It's going to churn away. This is a really basic miner, but it works. So far for me, it's worked really well. There was another one I had which was really vertical, and it's really pretty, like really well designed. But it was it just kept on giving me problems with sorters. And yeah, it was just yeah, just not working well. It's weird because it had worked well for me before. So let's make sure that we get rid of stone. I'm only seeing stone go. Like, it's not always easy to tell, but let's give it a few minutes. And with Pam, the ship will mine until it's Pam detects that it's too heavy, and then we'll go do the behavior that you told it to do. Like, we told it to go to the drop position, which is here. And then if you set it to eject, then it will eject the... Okay, good. It's keeping the ice. You can set it up to eject ice if you don't want it, but we do, at least at the moment. It would be nice to be able to control Pam's behavior with the programmable block. I don't think we can. Okay, so that is working. Let's not get trapped by the miner. Come back here. It's going to go to the drop position again. Even though it's only mined for a short period of time, it's still full of ice. And then in a few minutes, it's going to realize that there's no more stone to drop and it's still heavy, so it's going to come back to base. Fingers crossed. Pam is fantastic. I would love to figure out a way to use the new blocks, the new AI blocks. And I think there might be a way, but I just have not had time to try it out. Okay, so that's off. We got a base. Pam is running. We've got the refinery up and running. We really just need a space for us now. Like, this is already... Oh, these are going faster. This area feels kind of too big for us already. But yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe we can make something out of it. We will set up other miners, but we won't do that now. And we'll set them up so they come out in this direction. But let's make sure that this one's running first. There's silver, gold, and other stuff that we can get. This planet is known for magnesium. What else was it? Let's have a look. This is Crait. This scenario comes with a map. Crait is down here, I think. Yeah. Silver, gold, magnesium, cobalt, and crystal. I'm not exactly sure what crystal is for. We're on the vanilla version, not the IO version. Okay. Come on, Pam. Do your thing. Okay. That's good. I need to think about what I'm going to do with this. How's our batteries? They're charging. Turbines. Are you looking? Wind speed is 70. Okay. Good. Cool. Fine. This is taking longer than I thought it would. It definitely is still dropping just down. How far are we from magnesium? 20, 15? Roughly? You see any? Hi. Ah, it's magnesium already. Okay, nice. That's closer than I thought it would be. So that's good. Yeah, you got some on you. May have to set up another refinery. Cool. So that rock layer is not as big as I thought it might be. Pam is really good for excavating as well. That's another reason why I brought the brought it down. If there was a lot of aggro, then I would have used the miner to dig us a hole, and then we could have built a base that was more underground. Cool. Okay, nice. Okay, so we need a few more things here. We need a programmable block. We need a few of them. And I need some kind of habitat as well for me. So let's leave that gap there. We'll probably move this medical bay. Let's put this here, like this. So one's going to be for Izzy. I'm not sure what the other one's going to be for yet. We need some event controllers. So one's going to be for managing the hydrogen tank and the H2O2 generators. The other one is going to be for, I'm not sure what it's going to be for yet. Depends if we add a reactor or not. Oh, here it comes back. Nice. Done. That's good. This thing will it's kicking off, as you can hear. Sweet. And then, you know, this is happily going to go off and, you know, carry on digging out that hole and then move on to the next hole and so on and so forth. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's deal with, let's do Izzy first. Izzy is a MG base. I need a better name for this. If you have ideas for names of this base, then let me know in chat or in the comments, and I'll pick the best one or the funniest one. I'm pretty flexible when it comes to these things. Izzy is an inventory manager. And basically, once you have Izzy up and running, you don't need to worry about sorters and flow and that sort of stuff. Izzy will handle it all for you. Izzy handles assemblers, refineries, storage, filling bottles. It can do auto grafting. It's really good. So that's Izzy, and then here we're gonna rename this MB event controller H2O2, and thanks. And then basically it's pretty straightforward. It's going to monitor how much is in the tanks. If it is equal to or less than, and we're going to pick a threshold of 95, fairly high, but we're getting tons of ice, so you know. And then pick the tank, and then tell it what you want to do. So actually, before we do that, we need to go to the H2O2 generators, put them in a group. MB okay. We can go back here, select actions. Oops, H2O2. So if it's less than or equal to 95%, it's going to turn them on. Otherwise, it's going to turn them off. There you go. And then basically, so when the tanks are below a certain threshold, it turns the H2O2 on. So therefore, it's going to start making hydrogen gas. When the tanks are at 95% or higher, it's going to turn them off, and then we'll end up with ice. So that's the main issue. We're going to have to think about how we deal with the surplus of ice. This thing is what's your problem? You would have gone by now. Just on the ship. Yep. Ship is full. You're not full. Are you charging batteries? Oh, yeah. With Pam, one thing to learn, I've learned, is never try and trick it into going off again to do the next batch by disconnecting it from the connector. It will manage the batteries on the miner itself, and it will put them into recharge mode. And then basically, if you futz about with the connector, then the batteries are on recharge, and you're suddenly screwed. Your miner falls to the floor because there's no power. Yeah, which is fun. So it's happened to me a few times. One time it happened when my daughter Grace, I was showing her how the game worked, and I said, you push this button and you'll see the miner go off. She pushed the button, the miner fell to the ground. It was hilarious. She's not going to push that button again. So that's going to go off in a few minutes. I'm not really sure what we need. Like, definitely another refinery, a little house for us, and then basically it's more miners, and we'll send them off to get some gold, maybe some nickel. I think we have We do have some nickel in our asteroid base or near our asteroid base. I guess we can get some of that. But it's gold and magnesium that are important. Silver we have a ton of. We do need superconductors. It's can't look at that here. Let's do another refinery. There's nothing on the side. Assemblers are a little bit more tricky. You have to leave extra space between them because of the yield modules and the speed modules and that sort of stuff. So that should handle the magnesium okay. And then I wanted to check the assembler. Superconductor, it's gold and iron. Okay. I don't think we have enough gold. I think I brought some with me. 199. What do I need for 1, 2? So it's going to be 100, which is enough for one of the refineries. Okay, that's good. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. I can put that in there. Put in the connector. Let's take some ice as well. And how am I going to do this now? Some. Let's take a look at ammo. Now we have magnesium, we can build. What do we need? Quad. So artillery 444. Salts 12. What surplus do we have? Oh yeah, like your that's a cargo one. Got 30 in surplus. Oh no, there's another batch there. Okay, so artillery we have enough of, I think, at the moment. Let's check out the arse. Salt. Okay. We're kind of okay for that as well. Rail guns. Ah, okay. We're doing surprisingly well. Hey you, why aren't you off? You're empty. Empty 7.8. What are the batteries on? Yeah, they're on charge. So it's just charging up the batteries. and then it will go off. Okay, let's extend this part out. Still played. Really? And then I need to, so I'm going to send this out and get one more miner. Space for one more miner. We may build it up in the at the station. Then bring it down. And then oh, we should have played. We are. Okay. Okay. What do we need? It's a chunky monkey. 2 gap. So 2 gap. There's a space. Maybe actually 3 gap. And then 1 block for the width of the miner itself. 1 for the docking column. And then 1 more. So we have a 3 gap. And then a 3 gap. Oops. 3. And then underneath here, we'll put some kind of, you know, it's not strictly necessary, but maybe some kind of platform. And then how many was this? 1, 2, 3, 4 with the thing on top. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the connector on top, and of course we don't have interior plate on us. There's some in here. No, but there's still plate. Okay. Put some of this back. Like we're low. I'm not sure what it's using the plate on. Maybe we just had enough. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Where do we go? Anyone seen my connector? Did build and repair clean up for us already? Okay. And then let's go behind. I was wondering if I should just kind of link them up here, but I'll kind of follow on from the same design. Be a little bit consistent. Of course, we're going to run out of interior plate. And now we will connect up. Let's top up hydrogen. I'm not a huge fan of being planet side, to be honest. Not sure why Izzy isn't moving this stuff across for us. Usually it's a little bit better. Ba-da-ba-dum. So there's a bit of work to go on this base, but it's going to be fairly simple. It's looking okay at the moment. Got 3 of the 4 yield modules up. We have just enough gold to do 1 of the refineries, which should double our yield. Need to build a little habitat for us, and another actual miner. They can go up and get the gold, but that's okay. We've got the bare minimum here. I really like the scenery. Pretty sweet. Kind of got a weird sky though. Like, I'm guessing that's cloud, but it looks almost skin-like. Yeah, so another miner. A little habitat for us, and I need to think of some way that I can refuel this this ship. Maybe I could build a landing pad, or maybe tackle it from the other way around. Let's have a look. Come here. Turn on the conveyor network. It's not looking that accessible, to be honest. There should be a connector. Yeah, there's a connector here, but that's directly in line with those thrusters. Going to be one on the other side, isn't that? That comes down to, so if we see this yellow line, if we drill into this piece, we should connect up to, yeah, there we go. That is in a relatively protected place. Like, this is the front of our ship. When we're in combat, mostly we're kind of pointing in, or pointing, we tilt down a little bit so our artillery can reach. So that's, this is kind of away from most of the action. But it's only 1 square, isn't it? But we could put a connector in there, and then basically dock up from the other side, and have a kind of piston type connector to connect up. That could be pretty cool. And it's better on that side than this side, because this side is basically, that's our underside. Actually, that side should be fairly protected as well. I would probably beef it up around this connector. Like, we've already got, no, I haven't done this part yet. I'm upgrading parts of the ship with heavy armor. It is done in some places, but it's not done here. So I would reinforce this section with heavy armor, but that could work. And then like a yeah, like an external tower that has a piston that when it reaches, put a sensor on the ground, and then it can automatically come out and try to connect. Although I wonder if there's a way to detect that it is this side of it. Okay, we'll try that. this would be a good place to experiment with that. The landscape is pretty flat, so it means kind of taking off and coming back in and that sort of stuff. That could be quite cool. We could do that over this side of things. Oh, look at that! Look at that view. Okay. Miner, why have you not gone off yet? Do we not have a lot of juice in the there's no sword power, that's why. Punch. That's why it's taking a while. Okay. I expected this might be a problem. So I decided I would put a reactor in. I brought uranium. I think I brought all of the stuff that I needed. I just need to figure out where to put it. It needs to be conveyed in. Okay. Put it up there. Build and whoop. Build and repair is going to do it for us. We're going to go and get the uranium. It's all in the reactors on the ship. But there we go. 100 reactor components. That is it. I thought I brought some. Let's have a look. I did not. What do I need for that? I need gravel, don't I? We're out of gold as well. Reactor components, gravel and silver, both of which are in easy supply. How much silver do we have? Silver AG. Silver AG. Need to drum that in. I get a little bit like 5. Oh no, whoop. Oh no, we got like 1,000. Okay. And how much was it? Okay, that's plenty. But gravel is the gravel's the thing that we need. That's okay. Because we has a plan. Behavior. Projection off, which will collect stone, which will then be handled in the refineries, and we get gravel from it. But that leaves us in a little bit of a tricky position. reactor components. Well, you know, let's just do the simplest thing. Go here. We go back. To stop. And we mine by, we do a run ourselves. Whoop. Yeah, engines are on. Okay. Goes on. And we just get a chunk. Once we get a full hold of this and we bring it back, we should get enough gravel, I hope, to what are you doing that for? 8. To do the reactor components with the silver that we have. Although because the assembler is on our ship is not connected. Let's turn off the drills. Because our ship is not connected to where the assembler is, we will have to port it across ourselves. Although there's actually a trick for that. Because we have Bob, and Bob is set up to pick up ores and stuff that kind of falls to the ground. You can stand next to a cargo container. And then basically put it in your inventory, drop it on the floor. Then Bob will pick it up. And yeah. Useful. Let's pick one of these. That's processing the stone. Got gravel. Yep, that's good. Let's come over here. So this one. How much does that weigh? How much gravel do we need? Reactor components we needed was it 100? Which is 2,000 gravel. Ye gods. And how much did we move across in that one? Like 80. Ah, no, it's some. That was a decent amount. 1,000. Is I just wanted to make sure not gravel 2,000, and we just did 1,000. Okay. Alright, it's getting foggy. Okay. So one more run, and we should be good. I need to remember to tweak the behavior settings. Although maybe getting a couple of runs of stone isn't such a big deal. Yeah. There we go. Whoa, that is, the visibility is pretty horrid. I see nothing. That is a fog. I once drove in some seriously thick fog, and it was yeah, it was actually a little bit frightening. Okay. Oh, I should have turned the drills off. Oh, look at those turbines go. Jesus. Look at this. It's weird. Like we're in a different game. It's pretty cool. Oh, I'm getting pooped. I'm running out of steam. Mimi. Basticuzzy. My cat is busting my balls. So we'll grab this bunch of gravel. What's this doing? 24. What are these batteries looking like? Well, you know, they have power. Is the turbines, do they go faster in fog? I know different weather effects can affect different components. So for instance, when there's I can't remember, is it a storm or a dust storm or something in the desert? Your batteries end up fully charged, or they get a charge. Yeah, the power problems, I think. But it is charging. Okay. Gravel. Right, in theory, we have all we need. Look at that ship. And this fog. That's actually quite impressive. Excuse me. $1,360. Yeah, we should have I think we've got everything we need now. It just needs to build out. This assembler doesn't have any mods on it, no speed mods. And it's just the reactor components that we need. That's cool. This thing is charging, and once the reactor is up and running, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this is taking a while. Although the time is going down pretty fast. 8, 7, like that wasn't an hour. What happens when it reaches 0? Well, I know what should happen, but considering how quickly this is going down, it's like a bug. Or maybe just the wind turbines do in this weather. They do go this fast. Like it feels like the fully recharged in time is slowing down. Fully depleted in. Does that mean you're done? Let's go to continue job. Come on. Come on, Bob. What? Is that because the batteries are still on charge? Auto. What the? I'll put them back onto charge. 94.8. I think it may be that the there's a kind of symbiotic mode that these things can work on. And so the base can draw power from ships. 94.9. That may have been what is happening. Ship fuel critical. 95. So it is changing. It is charging. Okie dokie. Well, that's going to be tomorrow's problem. So we've got a few things to do tomorrow, but this base is operational. Yeah, look at the lights flickering. That's an indicator that there's not enough juice. So what we're going to do is we'll turn this one off. Yeah, with both refineries running, it's tapping out the power. Mimi! Ah, goodness gracious. She's got food in her plate and she's like harassing me for more food. I'm just gonna check the power cells. 39. That's not enough. I think we do 40. Ugh. But I'm also running out of juice. It's not just not just the base. So I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked what you saw. Please do let me know what you think in the comments. I don't bite. Don't be shy. Please do like. That would be pretty fantastic, actually. And subscribe if you'd like to have more content like this with me ambling along in the background. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with the same approach as today. So I will record something and I'll do a live stream as well. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Hope you had a great weekend, and I will catch you on the flip side. Okay. Ciao, ciao.